Hey Arca, New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio back with another weekly edition of exercises and health tips for you guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful week so far. I had a lot of fun last Friday with our class. We did some new things, and I even had some of our participants show the class how to do certain exercises, and you guys all did fantastic. It was so much fun, and yes, I did dress as a giant banana. There is that. So if you haven't joined us yet for a Friday class, this is what you're missing out on. Is a guy showing you how to do exercises dressed as giant produce. So join us next time. This Friday we have Kristen, who you all love. She does a great job with the yoga, the Pilates, and I believe she's doing a positive mindset class this Friday. So please, please, please join if you can. And every other Friday, it's me. And again, you never know what I'm going to dress up as. So please join us in the future. As always with today's exercises, if you have any questions, any concerns, whether it be this or anything to do with health or exercises, that's what we're here for with IHT. So feel free to contact us with any questions you have. 908-875-3241. info@inhometrainermatt.com is email. InHomeTrainerMatt.com is the website if you want to see more about us or contact us through that. So today, guys, I'm going to show you 3 lower body exercises, and as I say that, I say, Matt, move the camera down a little bit so they can see your lower body. So we're going to do 3 fundamental exercises, 3 basic exercises that are great for the legs. They're simple exercises. They're exercises you can do if you need to hold on to a wall. They're exercises that really focus on range of motion, and they're great for loosening the legs and stretching the muscles, as well as helping to build some strength and range of motion in the leg muscles themselves in the lower body, which is important for everyone. It helps against the lower back issues and lower back pain. It helps against knee issues, all that bad stuff that can happen to us over time if we're not walking correctly, if we have certain muscles that just aren't strong enough to to carry us through our day-to-day life. So these are 3 great exercises, and again, very simple to do. I'm going to show you standing up, but they're exercises again that you can put a hand against the wall or hold something if you need to, and please make sure you feel safe when doing these exercises. So if you're not sure, always advise towards the safer option, and from there you can work your way up. So if you're holding a chair, holding a wall, as long as it's something stable, that's totally fine. This is more about the range of motion with the legs than it is balance anyway. So we're going to start with these guys. And again, you can work your way up from there. So the first one is just a simple knee up. So what you're going to do is you're going to raise one leg as high as you can in the air. And then you're going to go opposite leg. Nice and slow. This isn't a race. We're not trying to run in place here. We're simply lifting one foot as high as we can off the ground. I'm going to show you from the side as well here so you can see. And go, guys, to where you feel comfortable. Not all of you may be able to lift your knee this high right away. That's okay. Lift it to wherever you can get it. And again, over time, you'll notice that you're able to go further with it. So it's a process, guys, and it's working your way up. So wherever you can get to, that's fine. Don't try to over push it, because then you'll end up hurting something instead of helping your body. You'll end up hurting it. So nice and slow, and again, we're going to alternate here. Generally, that's just easier as far as not to wear out one side too quickly. But if you're holding a wall or a chair and you feel more comfortable doing one leg and then switching positions and doing another, that's okay too. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. You want to do, if you can, somewhere between 10 and 15 each side. And again, if you get to 10, you feel you can do a few more, do a few more. If you really feel like you're worn out, that's fine. Stop there And again, over time, you'll be able to do more and more. Good, okay. Now what we're gonna do is the opposite of that. So this one here, you're really working the quad muscles as you bring the legs up. Now we're going to do heel to butt, which is bringing our heel towards our butt, exactly like what it sounds like. Notice even I'm not getting very close to my butt here. That's fine. Don't feel like you have to kick yourself in your rear end. That's not the point of the exercise. It's just to stretch, and you want to get a nice stretch in the hamstrings by pulling that heel back to wherever it goes. Even if it's just up a little bit, even if you barely get it off the ground, that's okay. Just go to where you can. Don't try to overstretch. Just let it naturally come up nice and slow, and then nice and slow on the way back down. Again, we're not trying to run in place here and kick our own butt. That's a completely different exercise for completely different reasons. We're simply going nice and slow, heel to butt, heel to butt. And again, about the same number of reps. So I would shoot for at least 10 each leg if you can. If you want to push it and go to say 15, maybe even 20, if you're feeling real energetic, maybe you had a lot of coffee, maybe you had your protein smoothie this morning and you just feel really good, that's fine as long as you're not overstressing it. And as much as you can, guys, while you're doing this, try to stay straight up with your body, meaning if I lift my foot up like this, I don't want to lean this way and then lean that way. I want to try and keep my torso, my body straight while I'm lifting up one leg to the next with all of these exercises. Now, this last one is going to be the toughest to do that with. So again, if you're not sure balance-wise, I strongly suggest you hold on to something during this one. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your leg, either side to start, doesn't matter, and straight, you're just going to lift it up to the side a little. And then you're going to take the other leg and do the same thing this way. Now, I'm going to naturally lean a little bit one side to the other, but what you don't want to do, guys, is this. You don't want to look like the Karate Kid trying to do a side kick here. You don't want to do that. You want to stay mainly straight up and just let your leg, again, naturally go to where it's comfortable going. If you feel like you have to lean very far, then you're trying to push it too far. You're going to end up tearing something in your groin or hurting your hips. We want to stretch. We want to loosen the groin, loosen the hip muscles. So we're just going to where we feel comfortable. I put my hands on my hips here because that's why I feel comfortable. You guys can put your hands straight down, like so. You can do one of these, cross the arms. As long as it's not affecting your balance, put them wherever you feel most comfortable. And again, if you're holding something, then just make sure it's something secure to where you don't have to worry about if you accidentally put too much weight on it, it's going to fall over or you're going to fall over. Just nice and slow. See, I almost went too far over on that one. So it's you got to constantly be mindful, guys, to say, keep myself straight up and just go to where I feel comfortable. And again, not too fast, not high, not outside, just nice and slow. Just like that. Let's do a couple more here. Do one more each side. And beautiful. All right, guys. Well, those are 3 great exercises. Again, range of motion exercises. They're going to loosen the muscles. They're going to stretch them a little bit, and they're going to strengthen those areas so that you have more flexibility, more durability, and hopefully that leads to you feeling not only stronger, but alleviating any potential lower back issues and any issues with the legs. So just those 3 exercises alone, as simple as they look, can do a lot to just provide you a much healthier everyday life, really from from the torso down here, so to speak. So It's something that I deal with a lot of clients, especially as people get older. These areas, the lower back, the legs, are main issues that we have to spend a lot of time correcting. So if you can get to it early, if you can be proactive, you won't have that hurdle to climb later on, and that's very important. So any questions, any concerns, guys, as always, please feel free to reach out to us. 908-875-3241, info@inhometrainermatt.com. inhometrainermatt.com is the website. Feel free to check us out, and definitely feel free to join Kristen at 1 on Friday for her class. It's going to be an amazing time. I'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great week, Arc of New Jersey.